All right, Pat. I'm the first to give credit where credit is due. This is an amazing view. This is an amazing hotel room.
But it's not a hotel room, it's a suite. And it's only going to get better from here.
Historically, you can make me anxious. You can make me tense.
That's the first thing that we're going to do. We're going to take away all the tension. Not me personally. We have something lined up.
Can we throw in a little bit of wine?
There will be wine, yes.
There will be wine.
Always testing me. Of course there will be wine, yes.
Right. And first, I want to take in a little bit of this view. Wow. You never cease to amaze me. It's the perfect bathing suit for a hot tub. Get in here. Get in here. It's a whole hot tub here, eh?
I know. It's a whole hot tub just for us. You ready to start the day?
I am.
Hey, Ralph, how you enjoying it? It's nice, eh? Can't wait for my turn.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. It's not working.
This is perfect.
No.
Yes. Keep going. This is perfect.
Okay.
Loved it. You smell the eucalyptus?
Oh, yeah. I'm by no means complaining, but how are we going to take this back to wine?
I'll break down the ice. I don't want to be in the shower anymore.
Lather, then rinse.
Lather, then rinse. Let the games begin, my friend. Nice. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, sure, mate. Are you gonna share that?
Well, I don't know. It's an ice cream cone.
You better share that, man. It's my
Put it in
idea.
my room. I won again. I don't know what that says. I think I'm just very, my hand-eye coordination.
Well, you played a cop on TV.
I did.
So you had that experience.
Well, I don't think you should feel bad about it. I mean, you've been doing so good today. So
Thank you. No, I think when I think about the season, and I think about all we've done together, and like how many people we met, and how the educational experience, and kind of where it's led us when we started off, it was crazy. Like, we're starting the show, and we're going to learn about wine, and it's kind of daunting, and we're going to do it in a lighthearted way. And I thought, Ralph, what happens here, Ralph? I'm going to call Debbie from CCOVI. She'll find
Pat, let's go.
Hey, man. Yeah.
I know how with the whole zombie experience, it can be tricky.
Ralph, how do you like this?
I'm nervous. If I'm honest, yeah, I'm very nervous. I'm experiencing a tingling sensation, yes.
Even though we could see the beautiful falls, and remember when we were on top of that tower?
Oh, yeah.
So you have a little bit of a fear of heights.
I have a lot of a fear of heights.
This is just a little appetizer of getting over your fear of heights.
I'm being a good sport right now, but I gotta tell you, there's a whole lot of tingling happening.
You're such a Pinot grape. Unbelievable.
It's very sensitive.
Yeah.
Yes. I love the falls. Why do we have to get here in such a hurry, though?
Ralph, you love the falls from this perspective. We're going to do a little bit of a different perspective. Today, we're going to get over your fear of heights.
My fear of heights?
Yeah, we got a little bit of help. Guys, come on.
Hey, we need a help in case you fall, don't What a hard We're going down the zip line.
We're going down, arms placed up and starfish, all the way down. Okay. When you get to the very bottom, just stop. Here, one, here, two, one.
We're coming in hot under the taco. We're coming in hot under the Pinot Grigio.
That was awesome.
Are you over your fear now?
I'm over my fear.
All
Thank
right.
you.
You're welcome. Let's go get some dinner.
All right. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You set out to deliver and you delivered. This has been a great day so far.
We have a special guest.
You mentioned, yes.
Yeah, it's someone
So,
that
the
we know
reveal.
that's helped us through this journey.
You're not talking about Debbie, are you?
Yeah.
Debbie's joining us.
Hi
for lunch.
guys, how are you?
I'm
to
good.
See ya.
Debbie.
Good to see you.
We started our adventure on the very first day outside Brock University, and that's where we met you.
Did you order some wine?
Of course, I thought we'd start off with a nice rosé.
Ah, lovely. I'll be able to play the professor today and quiz
Okay.
you a little bit about rosé.
Oh,
Sir, this rosé is produced in the Niagara Peninsula.
Oh.
It's a 2017 vintage,
that is acceptable.
the game changer. It's 80% Cab Franc, it's 20% Cab Sauv, great balance, strawberries, floral, and great summer wine. Cheers.
Wow.
Cheers.
Look at that color, isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
So do you remember how we make rosé?
Technically, we haven't had a rosé covey segment yet.
Oh.
To the covey cave!
Pink-coloured wines are called rosé wines. The colour comes from red grapes. They can be made using different methods. One way is for grapes to be crushed and the juice left in contact with the skins for 6 to 48 hours only. The longer the juice has the skins in it, the darker the wine. Skins are then removed and yeast is added for fermentation. Other ways to make pink wine include mixing white wine and red wine or removing some juice from a red wine that is fermenting. After fermentation, the wines are removed from the yeast and become clear from removing particles that make it cloudy. These wines are bottled with screw caps or corks and are ready much earlier than red wines.
Hey everyone, it's Ralph from CorkScrewed. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. No, like we really appreciate it. We poured our heart and souls into these episodes and we're really proud of them. We hope that you're learning something. We hope you're having a laugh and we hope that you'll subscribe and like and tell all your friends. If you could share these episodes on social media, it would mean the world to us. Thank you very much. Now back to the episode.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To rosé. This is fantastic.
This is this is my patented hold.
That's great because, you know, holding this way, you don't warm up the wine.
Yeah.
You've learned so much, my goodness.
Donald said I was a good holder as well. And we had rosé right after we met with you the first day at Brock University when we found out what covey was.
All right, you went to the Good Earth,
We went to
just
Good
down the
Earth
road
and
from
Nicolette,
us. And,
yes.
It was a little bit warmer that day.
Nicholas schooled you right away.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed. You know, within a very short period of time, you've learned about our industry, you've learned about our sub-appellations, you know, all the various wineries in the Niagara region and beyond. It's been an incredible journey for you guys. Was there anything that was most surprising to you that you learned during these 13 episodes?
For me, just the region itself, how unique it is. It's not just a bunch of dirt that people decided to grow grapes on. It was studied and it was meticulously planned on what varietals to go here, and using the weather systems and our Great Lakes and our escarpment all mixed together made this magic soup that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world.
That's right. And we're still learning, right? Because really, when you compare our wine industry to other industries around the world, we're still relatively young.
We've learned that one of the other things that is really unique about Niagara is how many different varietals we grow here.
Yes. And, you know, part of that was because we weren't constrained by rules and regulations that other wine appellations already had in place. So our strategy at the start was to not have those limitations, plant everything out. And as the industry has developed over the past, 3 decades, we're starting to learn certain varieties grow better and more consistently produce fruit in certain regions, and others grow better in other locations. And so as the industry continues to evolve, we take advantage of that information.
That makes so much sense, because when I was doing my weeks of planning for today, don't laugh. The wine list for this restaurant showed Niagara wines, and there were so many different varietals. And then I would turn the page and looked at France or California and Italy, and they were more specific to large chunks of varietals.
Exactly.
But we have everything here: Pinot, Baco, Cab Franc, Cab Sauv, Sauvignon Blanc, Merlot.
Oh, yeah.
Gewürztraminer.
I'm a little surprised, though, Pat, that you have nothing to pair with it yet.
The pairing is on its way, my friend. It's all taken care of.
So I brought out the Fifth Town Cheese Plate. This is from Prince Edward County, north of Toronto. Starting with the Cauda, going into a Morning Moon, Cape Vessi, and a Truffalo. A lot of these cheeses are done cave aged, so these are going to go very well with the fruit flavors of the rosé. You're going to find that the nice sweetness is going to accompany with the saltiness of the cheeses.
Oh my God!
I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, I can't wait to dive in.
Oh, this is fantastic.
We need to try this with lime.
It's a different experience.
Oh my gosh.
How did you like the rosé?
Oh, it's delicious.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, this is a great merlot from the Niagara region, produced by Pilliteri. It's called Exclamation. I would say it's one of the premium merlots produced. A lot of blackberries, cherries, chocolate. Great with your next course. Enjoy.
Oh, wow. Let me christen it, please. Thank you. Oh, that is a nice dark.
Look at that.
Rich. So, Ralph, do you remember this bottle?
The last bottle I had of this was a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
This looks like it might be a few years old. Is it about?
It's a 2015 vintage.
Nice.
Oh, good eye, Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mario.
Oh, wow.
All right, Debbie, what do you think?
Can't wait to try this. Just look at this wine in the glass. It's, got some really deep, rich colors. So when he was pouring it, I could just tell by the color of the wine, it probably, was 3 to 4, maybe even more years old. And as it turns out, it's 5 years old. So color is kind of the first signal, when a wine is poured, to give you a sense of the age of that wine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So Ralph, here, let's start with your dish. We have our classic beef tenderloin with our Parmesan whipped mashed potatoes, seasonal veg, and then mixed wild mushrooms on top. And then topped on the potatoes is our Parmesan cheese crisp. Pat, on to you.
Yeah.
Here we have our European sea bass, or branzino as we call it on our menu. Started with a Romanesco sauce, which is a almond sauce made from roasted red peppers and some tomatoes. Finished with a sauteed quinoa and spinach. And then we top it with a lemon emulsion and roasted pickled red beets for it as well. And then Debbie, this is one of our most popular dishes on our menu. I haven't changed it in 2 years since taking over. This is fresh cherry tomato ragu with some sauteed rapini and a truffled polenta. And then we have rack of lamb with a maple Dijon glaze and pistachio crust.
Oh my
So lucky.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
These pair very well with the merlot that you're drinking. The sharpness from the merlot will go deep with the mushrooms and the beef. And as for the lamb, with the lamb being a little stronger in flavor, it's going to balance really nicely with that dryness from the wine as well. And then I don't know what you're thinking, Pat, but you're going to get the earthiness from the beets that are going to help with the wine as well. And they're pickled, so you're going to get a little of the sourness in there as well.
Pickle me happy.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef Jay.
Oh,
Wow.
I almost don't
Goodness.
want to touch it.
Well, I'll get in there if you don't.
I was intimidated, or I would act like I knew a little bit more than I did. Help
right.
yourself, Pat. And now that I know a little bit more, I realized that I could have just walked in and said, I don't know anything about anything.
You know, one of the greatest joys for me is, you know, listening to somebody say, well, you know, I don't like this variety of wine. And I'll listen to them and say, well, you know, what is it that you're looking for in a wine? And then, you know, I'll try to figure out what it is that they're really looking for and enjoying in a wine.
This is our classic trio. We have a pumpkin creme brulee with triple sec berries and biscotti. We have a vanilla cannoli with the chocolate on the outside, and then a little mini tiramisu. Don't want to go too heavy, don't want to go too light. Nice chocolate disc on top.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Chef Jay.
You're welcome. Does it pair with wine? It's got chocolate. Chocolate
It's
goes
got
well
chocolate.
with wine.
Yeah, it's
Good enough for us.
All
For
right.
us. Exactly.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Chef
Thank you,
Jay.
Chef Jay.
All right.
Oh, winning.
How do we do this? How do we split
You know
this
what?
up?
I am fine with whatever. Let me ask you, Debbie, you've been at this for how many years, wine?
Oh, my entire life. I'm a second generation grape grower, right? So was born.
I don't know the proper way to.
That's how you
Oh,
consume it.
goodness, Pat. So, yeah, you know, since I was 8 years old, my family has been involved in grape growing. And, you know, through the years, I worked on the farm. After my dad passed away, my brother inherited one of our vineyards and opened up a winery. And now my husband and I, we live on one of our other vineyards and run that vineyard. So it's just always been part of my life.
I love it. It's just fantastic. And thanks for having lunch with
You're
us.
both really welcome. You know, anytime you want to come back and visit me at COVI, please,
Oh.
you know, the door is always open. I would love to hear about your next adventures, you know, what else you're learning, what other areas you're going to, you know, new styles of wine that you might come across.
Cheers.
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 People want to know where their food comes from. They want to know where their wine comes from. We have 45 acres planted in grapes. That represents roughly 35,000 vines. And when you talk about all the different kinds of things we do to vines, we prune them, we tie them, we sucket them, we trellis them. We have to keep applications on for fungus and mildews, different things like that. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, and my family certainly can't do everything that needs to be done to manage that many vines on a farm. So it is very labor intensive. We still require crews to come in, larger crews of 10, 15, and 20 people at a time to finish jobs, because we also can't have a job drag on in the growing season. Everything changes so fast, you need to have something done within a day or two so that you can move on to the next project.
This is awesome.
It's gonna blow your mind. I thought you peaked at lunch. I'm so pumped. But I am a little bit hungry still, so I'm gonna go. I don't know, it's empty. I get excited. I'm gonna go grab a quick hot dog. Do you want anything? If the show's about to start, I know. I'll be mad. I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, hurry up.
Okay, I'll be right back. All right.
Dude, what was that? How did that happen? How did...
Well, I gotta hand it to you. You delivered.
Hey.
What a great day. This was the Niagara Falls experience. What a great place to visit.
It was a little bit summarized, but a little blast from the past with Debbie and a little reminiscent in our adventure so far.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was the best of Niagara wine country. Now we've had the Niagara Falls experience. I got a surprise for you.
What do you mean?
I got us a car. I think the essence of our whole experience is simplicity, and I thought this was emblematic of...
Well, please.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching CorkScrewed TV. We truly appreciate your viewership. Now, if you want more, subscribe to our channel. Wait, do we have to license that song?